people's voice. Ba 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 ba.
There's a lot to digest and a lot of voices to be heard. Stick to the frequency that amplifies these voices, stories and reports that make the difference. This is Akojopo News, 88.7 FM.
This is Kunle Amzat Studio, Akojopo 88.7 FM. Welcome to News Around the World.
Good evening and welcome to the news around the world on the most listened to radio station, Akojopo 88.7 FM Ibadan. I am Bowale Akinbode. First, the headlines. Nigeria condemns attempted coup in Benin. Government says armed forces foil coup attempt. Nigeria-Egypt friendly match shifted to December 16th. Now the details. The federal government has condemned today's attempted coup in the Republic of Benin, describing it as a direct insult on democracy and the collective will of the Beninese people. In a statement by the spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Kemiembi Biamfa, Nigeria expressed concern over the incident and reaffirmed its solidarity with the neighboring country. The ministry commended the Beninese security forces for repelling the attempt, and stated that Nigeria stands in firm solidarity with the government and people of the Republic of Benin and applauds the swift action taken by the Beninese authorities to protect its legitimate institutions and preserve the peace. Nigeria warned that unconstitutional changes of government pose a threat to regional stability and undermine democratic gains. Also a member of ECOWAS and the African Union, Nigeria urged other member states and international partners to condemn the development. Aláàfin of Ọ̀yọ́, Ọba Abímbọ́lá Owóadé, has congratulated the Ọọ̀ni of Ife, Ọba Adéyẹyè Ògúnwùsì, on his 10th coronation anniversary, calling for unity among Yoruba traditional rulers. This comes months after tensions arose between both palaces over the conferment of the Okanlomo of Yoruba land chieftaincy title. In a statement issued today by his Director of Media and Publicity, Bode Durojaye, the Aláàfin said he joined indigents of Oyo Kingdom, as well as the government and people of Oyo and Osun State in celebrating the Ọọ̀ni. Oba Owóadé commended the Ọọ̀ni of Ife for his sense of commitment and resilience in ruling over his people, expressing confidence that his wisdom, warmth and friendliness would continue to promote peace and civility in Ile-Ife. Further prayed for a fruitful reign for Oba Ògúnwùsì, adding that if gratitude is the great opener of the heart, then the Ọọ̀ni of Ife's heart should be busted wide open to the sweetness of this moment. The Olúbàdàn of Ibadan land, Oba Rashidi Ladoja, has admonished Yoruba people to be vigilant amid security challenges facing the country. In a statement by his media aide Adeola Oloko in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital today, it was stated that Olúbàdàn made the call in Osun State on the occasion of a particular day, a yearly celebration where the people take stock of community development and project into the future. The monarch commended the people under the leadership of Oba Bolarinwa Oladipupo for their spirit of community development. Earlier, the former Minister of Police Affairs, Jalili Adesheyan, had told the multitude that it was the Ibadan's ancient warriors who settled Odeomo in their present location in 1909, and also commended all the royal fathers, particularly the Olúbàdàn, for massive attendance at the occasion. The Speaker of the People's Parliament, Comrade Segun Ogunbayi, has urged traditional rulers in the southwest to foster greater unity, emphasizing their crucial role in promoting peace within society. Comrade Segun made the appeal today on Shokanwa Special, a program on Agidigbo FM while congratulating the newly crowned Okoloma Oodua. The Parliament also called on the Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Abimbola Owade, to install Oloye Jubril Dotun Sanusi as the Okoloma of Yoruba land, as the plea signed by the Speaker Ogungbaye reflects the wishes of the people for peace, love and unity among all monarchs. The day 7 of the Agidigbo family funfair was full of fun and energy as excited children and parents graced the venue, eager for another memorable day filled with games and entertainment. From the playground for kids to the movie and game center for created a wonderful experience for children and adults. Agidigbo FM's news correspondent Rodia Amzat brings the report.
Family funfair was a memorable one as families participated in competitions, face painting, watched movies, played video games, and graciously took pictures with the chairman of Agidigbo FM, Dr. Oriyomi Hamzat. The Agidigbo Children Funfair continues with a series of entertaining activities lined up for the month-long festival. Parents and guardians are encouraged to bring their children to take full advantage of the activities prepared for them. Rodia Hamzat, Agidigbo FM News.
Now it is time to link up with our Maryland studio, United States, for the foreign news.
News from Kole Amzat Studio, Agidigbo FM, United States. I am Oluwatosin Soya. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said on Sunday that he will meet President Donald Trump later this month, saying a second phase of the U.S. president's Gaza plan was close. The meeting will discuss possible opportunities for peace and an end to the Palestinian militant group Hamas rule in the enclave, is said during a press conference with German Chancellor Friedrich Merz. Negotiations on the next stage of Trump's plan to end the two-year war in Palestinian enclave have been continuing. The plan also included the release of Israeli hostages and the establishment of an interim technocratic Palestinian government in Gaza, overseen by an international body. The first phase of Trump's plan was about to be finished. Violence has subsided but not stopped since the Gaza truce took effect on October 10. The Benin's government said on Sunday its armed forces had foiled a coup attempt after a group of soldiers in the West African nation claimed on national television to have seized power. The attempted coup was the latest threat to democratic rule in the region, where the military have in recent years seized power in Benin's neighbor, Niger and Burkina Faso, as well as Mali, Guinea, and only last month, Guinea-Bissau. At least 8 soldiers, several wearing helmets, went on the state's television on Sunday morning to announce that a military committee led by Colonel Tigray Pascal had taken over and was dissolving national institutions, suspending the constitution and closing air, land and maritime borders. However, Interior Minister Al-Sani Saidu said in a statement a few hours later that the West African country's armed forces had thwarted the attempted coup. And that ends the news from Kole Amzat Studio, Agidigbo FM, United States. I am Oluwatosin Soya.
Welcome back now to the exciting world of sport. Egypt's highly anticipated friendly match against Nigeria has been pushed back by 2 days to December 16. The Egyptian Football Association confirmed the development late on Friday, according to AM, with EFA Vice President Khalid El Darandali announcing the rescheduled date. FIFA's updated international release directive forced both nations to adjust the final Africa Cup of Nations preparations. The new circular allows clubs to hold African players until December 15, leaving both sides without full squad access for their initial December 14 date. The change is critical for Egypt, who expect key players such as Mohamed Salah and Omar Mahmoud to arrive only after the new release window. It also affects Nigeria significantly, with the majority of Eric Chell's core squad playing in Europe. Several uncertainties persist, including which players will be available and where the match will be played. Cairo is no longer feasible, and both federations are considering shifting the fixture to Morocco. Egypt's 7-time African champions, seeking their first continental title since 2010, have been drawn in Group B alongside South Africa, Angola and Zimbabwe. Nigeria, drawn in Group C with Tunisia, Uganda and Tanzania, are chasing a fourth continental crown after triumphs in 1980, 1994 and 2013.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have news stories and tips for us, contact our newsroom on
070-8714-4865
or send us a mail on newsroom@agidigbo887fm.com.
And before we go this evening, here is a quick tip. You can't make the same mistake twice. The second time you make it, it's no longer a mistake, it's a choice. Finally, we have come to the end of the news around the world on the most listened to radio station, Agidigbo 88.7 FM, Ibadan. I am Bowale Akimbode. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
News is information, and information is power. At Agidigbo 88.7 FM, we bring the news from top to bottom.
The Oyo State government has said the over 1.5 million out-of-school children.
We give you reports from Oyo State.
The Oyo State House of Assembly has called for a thorough investigation.
The Southwest in Nigeria and the rest of the world.
Has clarified that the body did not receive any cash support from international development.
Trust us to keep you informed every hour, every day.
Agidigbo 88.7 FM, the people's voice. Agidigbo.